We starting up. Yo, what is good, guys? What is good? I said I ain't wait till 6. I'm ready. I got everything set up. What's good, guys? It's your boy Persona, Game of Persona, host of When Persona Speaks podcast. What is good? How y'all feel today, boy? How y'all feeling today? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It was a nice day outside. A little windy in New York, but it was a decent day. It was a nice day. I liked it. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. I gotta start off by saying that, man. Shout out to the early birds. I appreciate y'all so much. And the fucking desktop audio ain't even on. Hold on, let me start it again. Shout out to the early I'm messing up. Shout out to the early birds. You gotta do the round of applause. I always gotta do the round of applause for the people that's here right now. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Big shout out to Rollo God. Yo, Philip Sin 22. What's good, man? Buck Rogers, Pitch Black, T Mang Fu in the building. Who else here? Plus Ultra, Raph the Emperor, Caleb Kaiser, appreciate you coming through. El Matador, Vedger, Dom P, Vanny Pen, yo, my boy Vanny Pen in the building. What? Raph, Andrew Wilkins, Super Milk. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. The early birds is here. The early birds is here, man. I appreciate yo, Absolute MMA. What up? What up? Sick Human TV in the building. Oh, yo, we got the heavy hitters in the building. What is going on? Y'all got me. I feel good today. Hold on, guys. Y'all got me feeling. I feel special. What's going on, guys? Why y'all got me feeling good today, man? I feel good. Man. I'm good today, man. I had I couldn't wait for work to end because I had an all day training. Like a mandatory, like 9 to 5 all day training at work, and it was just, I was into the training, but it was like 8 hours, man. That shit was killing me. But yo, man, what's good to everybody here, man? I really appreciate y'all for real. Yo, so today we're gonna tackle a couple things, and there's a topic here that's not in the title. I'm gonna probably update it once the chat is over, once the stream is over, but there's an extra thing we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Cliffy B. In other words, we're going to talk about Cliff Bleszinski. You feel me? We going to touch on his comments today. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. So you're going to hear me today. You feel me? You're going to get a persona rant today, guys. I know it's been a while since I've done like a real persona rant, but we're going to do a persona rant today, right? I was debating if I was going to, because, okay, so yesterday, and shout out to Sick Humor, because I was on his podcast while I was working, by the way. Don't tell nobody, no, shh. I was on his podcast while I was working yesterday, and I couldn't help it, man, because there was this guy named Omega Zio, whatever his name is. We're going to call him Omega. And he, like the shit he was saying on the pod, this guy, this man was a troll if I ever seen one. I couldn't believe the shit that he was saying on Sick Humor's channel. But I'm probably going to do a podcast, not specifically on what he's saying, not specifically on him, but on people like him. Like I want to do a podcast and really talk about, some of the posers that are in gaming. That podcast might come later this week, maybe Thursday or Friday. But I really want to sit down and really talk about that, because I feel like that's something that really needs to get out there in the open. And that's something that, I've spoken about it. I haven't gone into really deep details, but I've spoken about, neutrals and gaming politicians and stuff like that. I've spoken about that many a times on this channel. But I really want to break down, how gaming being mainstream has brought in a lot of posers. So, that's a podcast for another day. We're going to talk about that. But today, guys, we got some PlayStation news. We got some PlayStation news today that I can't wait to share with you guys and give my thoughts. We got I was about to say Game of Thrones because I got it as GOT news. Ghost of Tsushima news dropped today. We got The Last of Us 2 limited edition console, which we are going to look at and we are going to analyze. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I looked at the console. I got to be strong, guys. because I got the God of War Special Edition PS4 Pro. I got the 500 million limited edition PS4 Pro. I've got the Spider-Man limited edition all red PS4 Pro. I've got the Uncharted 4 Special Edition OG PS4 all sitting in my closet collecting dust. I've collected so many consoles. I feel like an Xbox gamer. But I'm looking at this console, and I gotta be honest, guys. I'm a little, I'm a little breathtaking by it. We gonna break it down. Don't worry, guys. We gonna break it down. Then also, PS5 revealing their hands soon. So we're gonna talk about, PlayStation's finally come out. They didn't give us a date for the conference, but they did say that, expect some great things. So we gonna put our tinfoil hats on. We gonna wrap it around, and we gonna play around a little bit. We gonna, we gonna create a wish list together, guys, and we gonna talk about what it is that we want to see from this PlayStation first showing. You feel me? So we gonna talk about it. But first things first, let's break down this Last of Us PS4 Pro, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare your eyes, because you are about to see one hell of a beauty. Ooh-wee. Hold up. All right, here we go. So let's share the screen. There we go. All right, guys. So announced today was the Last of Us Part 2 Special Edition console. We got this info today. Let's watch the video. Ooh.
You have no idea what you're walking into. You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care.
That thing kind of pretty. That thing kind of pretty, guys. Oh Lord. Oh Lordy Lord, that thing kind of pretty. But so that is the console. So let's kind of go down and break down what we're looking at here. So let's start with the controller, because the controller is definitely something that I really like a lot. So first off, as we can see on the touchpad, we got the Last of Us 2 Part 2. Last of Us Part 2, Last of Us 2, it's interchangeable, whatever you want to call it. But Last of Us Part 2, and my only gripe here, right? I like that the controller's black. Or is that gray? Is that black or gray, guys? When you look at the controller, what color do you see? Black or gray? I see black, but it might be like a blackish gray color. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, when I look at the controller, my only gripe here, because PS4 controller is like the best controller out right now. Don't debate me. My only gripe here is the fact that Last of Us Part 2 isn't white, right? I'm not sure why they decided to go with black on black, but I kind of wish that the Last of Us Part 2 writing here was white so that it would stand out more. Outside of that, this here, the little floral design here, I do like. I kind of wish it was on the other side of the controller as well, but I get why they only put it on one side, because the floral print is supposed to represent what's on Ellie's arm. It's the tattoo on her arm. So I like that. I can appreciate the attention to detail in that aspect. If I had to give like a gripe, it would just be the fact that the Last of Us Part 2 words aren't white. That's my only gripe. But I like it. It looks good. It looks solid. Let's look at the side view. It's a PS4 controller. You're not really missing much. You get what I mean? So that's the controller. Then we got the headset. Now I'm an Astro man. I use Astros. I don't really use PS4 wireless gold headsets anymore. I don't really use wireless headsets, period. Just because I feel like when I was using wireless headsets, I didn't like them that much. They just didn't resonate with me. The audio wasn't perfect. I mean, the golds are good, especially if you use the audio interface, the companion app on the PlayStation, and you use some of those presets that they have for the headset. Really good. You know, they're really good. I'm not going to take away from that. But I feel like using wired mics, you get better quality. And you get, because like after a while, especially with the golds, my problem was that I don't know if it was interference with my phone or what, or like someone in my apartment complex. I don't know like what was causing interference, but like anytime I would move around or anytime I would like whatever, it would get like choppy, and I'd rather use a wired headset. So I use Astros. That's mainly what I use. I use Astros. I got the A40 TR Plus. Those are the ones I'm using now. But the design of the golds, it's not, it's the golds. I know they went with the smaller design because they did redesign, because I had the original golds where like these pieces right here were like big as hell, bro. I still have my OG golds too. I got to look for them. But the design is cool. Look at the side. And again, now this I like. Again, the attention to detail. So if you look at the inside of the gold headset, you can see that, again, Ellie's tattoo is on the inside finish of the headset right here. And again, my only gripe is that Last of Us Part 2, I really wish that was in white. I really do. Or at least have like a white outline or something so that it would make the black in the letters pop. That's my only gripe with this design. Outside of that, I do like it. So that's that side, and then again, you get a better look on this side right here. And again, like I said, it's only on one side with the tattoo staying true to Ellie's tattoo on her arm. And it's the golds. If any of you guys use the golds, you know what it is. I don't know if you guys are gonna buy those or not. Let me know in the comments what y'all gonna buy. Then, hold on. We gotta scroll down slowly. We gotta scroll down nice and slow. There you go, nice and slow, nice and. See, and they actually did it right here. I like this. Now you see. Look at that Last of Us. I like that. If they would have put that on the controller, that would have been perfect. It ain't got to be bright as, if they did make the letters bright white like this, I would have liked it. Hell yeah. But this, I like. It's nice. The Last of Us Part 2 is nice and bright. You can see it. It doesn't really, the black of the console, or is this gray? Guys, is this black or gray? Is this black or gray, guys? Let me know what that is. Is it black or gray? What does that look like to you? Does that look like it's black or gray? It looks gray to me. It looks black, but I think it might be gray. I don't know. But yeah, the tattoo. Who is that asked? The tattoo definitely looks like it is engraved. And that looks, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Can I zoom in anymore? I can't. I think I can zoom in. I want to trying to zoom in. There we go. That looks, yeah, that's engraved. That's engraved into the console. That looks clean as hell, guys. That looks clean. What do you guys think? That looks clean. That looks clean. The top is gray. The other two stacks is black. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks gray. That looks gray. So yeah, it's engraved, which is, again, that's pretty smooth. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. That's pretty smooth. That's pretty smooth right there now, guys. It's been pretty smooth. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like this. Now, like I said, guys, I'm trying to be responsible, guys. I'm trying to hold off because I got too many PS4 Pros as it is, and I gotta be honest with you. If I do buy this, it's not coming out the box. It's not. I got my God of War PS4 Pro setup. That's the one that I use to play my games. If I buy this, yo, Andre, what's good, man? Andre 6K, appreciate you coming through, bro. If I buy this, it's strictly gonna be a collector's item, straight up. I'm being straight up here, guys. It looks good though. It looks really, really good. I like it. Then you also get, see, PlayStation. Thing about PlayStation that like they amaze me is like, yo, they really know how to like go all out sometimes. So not only do you get the console and you get you get like, the console, the headset, the controller. Bro, they got a whole 2 terabyte Seagate external drive for this thing, guys. Yo, these people at PlayStation, they know how to brand shit up, man. Yo, I probably won't buy The Last of Us, the Seagate hard drive, because like that's OD. But I am looking at the console. It's sitting in my cart right now on Best Buy, and it's still sitting there now. I'm trying to be good, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. But yeah, so you all, I don't know if, I think the 2 terabyte is sold separately. Lastly, we're partnering with Seagate to introduce the limited edition Last of Us Part 2 officially licensed Seagate 2 terabyte game drive. The officially licensed game drive features a laser etched design of laser etched. So that means that the console's laser. So that's engraved. This shit is engraved. Somebody stop. Somebody take my wallet, man. Please take the wallet. So the licensed game drive features a laser etched design of Ellie's tattoo and offers an external hard drive upgrade for the PS4 systems. With the capacity to install 50 plus games. The game drive will be available for $90 or $114 Canadian. The game drive I probably wouldn't buy because I think I got a 5 terabyte external, so I don't need the game drive. But the console though. It is funny that they announced this we're literally 30 days from the console. From not the console, 30 days from Last of Us 2 releasing. So it's like, yo, that's official. I like that. I really like PlayStation's marketing there. It's official. It's official. So, what do you guys think of the console? Are you gonna pick it up? What's going on? Let me know what y'all think, man. Is it a day one for the console? Is it too rich for your blood? Because the limited edition console is gonna be $400, so it's gonna be that's top dollar. That's full price, but you do get Last of Us 2 with it. You think we finna get a PS5 version? For sure. I think so, Pitch. I definitely think we're gonna get a PS5 version of The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. And I think those games, I wouldn't be surprised if both of those games are actually being developed simultaneously for the PS4 and PS5. I wouldn't be surprised. Or if they're not being developed simultaneously, I wouldn't be surprised if they are like whatever features the PlayStation 5 is going to have in terms of boosting PS4 games. I wouldn't be surprised if Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us 2 take advantage of that in its entirety, meaning it'll be hard, meaning if you get the game on PS5, you're gonna really see like a huge it'll almost feel like the game was developed for the PlayStation 5. So I wouldn't be surprised at that. But that's the console. Let's move on. So more information today. PlayStation. I feel. You know what? I don't feel bad. But because PlayStation was quiet for a while, and I remember, guys, we did have on one of my podcasts last week or the week before. I did say that I'm gonna dial back, and after the whole fiasco with Xbox, I understand. So I'm not even gonna get on them. But all I'm gonna say is I'm happy that we gained information about The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. That's what I'll say. I'll say it like that. Yo, Michi in the building. Michi, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, G Jr., appreciate you coming through. Anybody else that's here right now, if I missed you and you typed in the chat, what's up, what's up? To the lurkers, definitely appreciate you guys for coming through as well. You guys are always appreciated. So, moving on. Shout out to my boy in the billion. He's one of the guys that I follow. He's real good with, like, getting to the point with information. He's real active. So shout out to the billion. So Ghost of Tsushima news. We got some more in-depth Ghost of Tsushima news today. And man, I have to say, after getting this news and really seeing this, man, it's after getting the gameplay last week and then getting this news this week, it just makes me that much more excited for the game. So what am I talking about? So you can freely switch between samurai and the ghost playstyles, which I truly can appreciate. I'm really happy about that. It's going to be very challenging. 1v1 duels, no markers, exploration is key focus. Biggest world Sucker Punch has done yet. Multiple biomes. Map is SOP. SOP state of play. Oh, I'm so slow. Map and state of play, just a small portion of the area. More info, no morality system. So if you've played any of the Infamous games, you know that you can either play as good or evil, and it had like an effect on like how people reacted to you in the game, and the outcome of the game, the ending, all that stuff. That's not going to apply here. So the samurai and ghost, you can play as either or freely and switch between either or play style freely. It won't affect how the story plays out or like your karma system, for lack of a better term. Main weapons is the katana, but there are others, as in other weapons and gadgets. And as we saw from the gameplay last week, you do get a bow. And I'm thinking you may get like some type of, you do get like one of those little knives. I don't know if that was a knife or like almost like an assassin's blade or something like that he had when he ran up on old dude at the end before he burned down the ship, and he stuck him in his face and like broke his neck at the same time. And yeah, so obviously we know we get that. We know we're gonna get gadgets like gadgets like what we saw in the gameplay trailer or gameplay reveal last week, where you can throw smoke bombs, and we know that's there's a specific skill that if you use the smoke bomb, it regens your life. We know that you get like little firecracker things where you can make enemies kind of run towards a specific area and cause noise and stuff like that. So they're definitely pulling out all the stops. Yo, A Game at 50 was good. Mr. Corleone was good. JKS Guy Code, what is good? Appreciate all of you for being here right now. So so there's no morality system. Obviously, with the good and evil. Main weapon is the katana, but there are others. Visuals inspired by Zelda and SOTC. My brain is like, what's SOTC, guys? Somebody tell me what that is. SOTC. I can't place it right now. Somebody tell me what that is. I don't know what SOTC is right now. And I guarantee you, when one of you guys tell me, I'm gonna feel stupid. Like, oh, that game, got you. SOTC. Killing animals equals no rewards. So if you kill animals, you ain't getting nothing. Music composed by Shigeru. I don't want to mess up this guy's name. Let me read this out. Oh, shout out Colossus. Thank you, Dom P. Yo, shout out to Dom P, man. Shout out to Dom P. Shout out to Dom P, man. Appreciate you coming through. That man is he on point with it. Music composed by Shigeru Umebayashi. Got you. What else? Quick Edition. Okay, that's that. So just off of this information that we've got here, I can definitely see that we're definitely gonna be getting I can see like the trophies being like, oh, finish the playthrough, it's only a samurai. Finish the playthrough is only Ghost. I can see those type of playthroughs. I can see you having to play through this game twice. I wouldn't be mad at that. Like for the platinum, I'm definitely going for the platinum with this game. I do like that they are. Let me go to I want to go to the IGN article because he actually goes in depth about like combat and stuff like that, which I really because he says that like combat is going to be brutal, which again I really can appreciate that because it's like in ways to play, choose how they play, black and white film grain, blah blah blah. Distinct modes, players will be forced to play or spec gen into throughout the game. I'm looking at the article because I want to get the specific. There's definitely important story elements, blah blah blah. One years ago, this isn't the article. I remember is it the other article? I'm looking for the article, guys. I'm sorry. 1 second. I know he was talking. Who was he talking to? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is it right here. Combat. There we go. So so he even says like with the combat, and for you guys that are I don't know, this game's too hard. Why did you make this game too hard, Sucker Punch? Everyone's not a skillful gamer, and everyone's not gonna do this, and everyone's not gonna play like this. Sucker Punch, why did you do this? This is not supposed to be like Dark Souls, because I don't like playing those for you guys. Listen, I'm reading this for y'all. So he says combat is going to be very difficult, which again, I can appreciate. And he says, even though we saw someone slicing through enemies in the state of play, I assume that this player was very skilled and that the eventual gameplay will be way harder on us. Nate completely agrees with me. And Nate says we are trying to make a grounded game in that sense. So a couple blows with the enemy will kill you. The game is very challenging. We are I just lost we have 3 words to describe the combat: mud, blood, steel. We absolutely honor the lethality of the sword. We watch samurai movies and people go down with 1 or 2 strikes, and that is embedded inside of the combat. Beating the Mongols in battle will be hard, but it's that challenge that makes it feel alive and the victory rewarding. You can't just run into a camp and fight 5 people at the same time. You will get overwhelmed and die. Guys, listen, I'm letting you guys know now. I'm letting y'all know now. Open your ears. Open your ears, guys. I'm about to drop some knowledge on you. All right. And I'm putting the PSA out there now. I bet not see near one of y'all on Twitter talking about, oh, I can't play Ghost and shit. Why did you make the combat hard? Listen, guys. Cut it out. Cut it out. Because he letting you know what it is day one. So if you ain't into these types of games, or if you ain't trying to play this because of the combat's too hard, or you can't get past the game because of whatever, don't buy it. Straight up. He letting you know ahead of time. Go and cancel that pre-order. I bet not one of y'all on Twitter complaining about the combat being too hard. Suck it up. Suck it up, guys. Suck it up. Because we ain't, no. He's letting you know what it is. It's just, because, again, this game is very grounded. And they really have built this game to be like a real samurai movie. If you watched any of those old school samurai movies, you know that dudes die in 1 to 2 slashes. 1 to 2 slashes. So, listen, he's letting you know what it is, guys. If that's not your forte, if that ain't your cup of tea, move on. Straight up, just move on. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo, Sam Ash, was good. Appreciate you coming through. So, yeah, that's that. Now, should I talk about this clip? Oh, yeah, the length of the game also got The length of the game also got talked about as well. I'm trying to find that article. I'm trying to find the article. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me find that. I thought I had that. Let me see. I know the length of the game is it's about 50 hours. Oh, here we go. So, Tsushima. So the game will be over 40 to 50 hours long with optional activities, right? And I know there's a part here where he says, oh yeah, speaking recently with the Brazilian outlet Voxel, the game's director Nate Fox talked briefly about how long players could expect it to be. According to Fox, pinning down a specific number for its length is hard given the number of isolated optional activities in the game. Fox said that during playtests, several players did not finish the story because they got caught up in the game's exploration aspect. Ooh-wee. A game that I could get lost in? Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Hold on. Don't get me too hyped like this. Don't get me hyped like this, guys. A game that I could get lost in? I'll see y'all 2022. He also says it's difficult. It's a difficult question to answer because the world is a large space with several isolated side stories. We did several playtests, blah, blah, playing about, so he said we did several playtests with people playing about 6.5 hours a day, and the results were very different. Many did not finish the main story because they were busy exploring other aspects of the game. When asked if the game would be over 40 to 50 hours if players engaged with its side content, Fox confirmed the same before adding that though the main story would take a shorter amount of time, players will be encouraged to explore Tsushima thoroughly. So if it's about 40 to 50 hours that you can get out of the game in its entirety, I expect the story to be about 30 hours. And I expect the story to be about 30 hours and then maybe 20 hours of 10 to 20 hours of like side missions and exploring and all that stuff, which again I can appreciate. You feel me? So I'm sure there's going to be all types of like hidden, and they even said that what we saw in the state of play in terms of that world that we saw in that little vertical slice, they said that was only a small portion of the world. Like they said that was significantly magnetized in. So, because it is the entire island of Tsushima. So I'm really excited to see the depth. And even when we got a little glimpse of the map, you can see that the map is of real nice size, right? My only thing, and this is not necessarily for me, because again, I do like the guided wins. And I do like that they're not putting any waypoints in and kind of letting you just, find your own path and play the game. Like just really, because, a lot of games, and I'm not trying to knock games that does this, but, a lot of games, they tell you where to go. Like, okay, you did this, so now go do this, now go do that, whatever, which, again, I'm not trying to knock on developers in that development process, because I that's what we've grown accustomed to, you feel me? So I'm not knocking that. But when a game dares to be different, like what Tsushima is doing, and not really dictating how you should play the game, and kind of just like, oh, go here, go there, go, that, and that's why I like the whole wind aspect, the guide, quote unquote guiding winds, where, the winds tell you where to go. I like that. So my only thing is, I don't know how well received that will be by the majority, people, and I hate to say it like this, but I just have to. The more, shout out to my boy Bari, the foot dippers. I don't know how the foot dippers will like that. They may feel like, oh, I didn't like this because it didn't tell me where to go and I got lost and I had to figure this out and figure it out. You know how people complain about shit. Like, people were complaining about a jump button. People were complaining about puddles in Spider-Man. I feel like the complaint here is going to be the fact that there aren't any waypoints. I feel like that's going to be I feel like there's going to be people in the community that may not like that, especially when they get their hands on a game. I could definitely see some people being vocal about that. It will be very well received. Not everybody is casual trash. Yo, sick. That's a fact. That's a fact, though. That's a fact. Hey, listen, I'm all for it. Like I said, I do like the guide wins. Andre 6K said, at Persona, do you think that with games being so lengthy, in your opinion, do you think we might get lesser games released per year? That's a good question. Not necessarily, because I think so many people are creating games that, if our favorite developer puts a game out that's 50 hours, right? If they don't put another game out for 3 years or 2 to 3 years, there's enough of other games out there to kind of offset that, if that makes sense. Plus, with a lot of open world or a lot of big games now, people aren't finishing those anyway. There's a lot of people not finishing these big open world. Yo, go look at the completion rate for Red Dead Redemption 2, right? People rode that game into the high hell, bruh. They love that game so much, right? And, when you look at the completion rate for that game, it's a lot of folks that ain't finished that. It's a lot of people that didn't complete the story of that game. And if they completed the story, they ain't do the epilogue. Hell nah, they didn't do no epilogue. So I think it depends on, it depends on the person. But I think, because I never played Red Dead. Like, Red Dead 1, I never played it. Red Dead 2 was where I started, because, everyone was, oh, this game is so amazing. They was looking at Red Dead as, the second coming of Jesus. So I'm like, all right, let me buy the game and see for myself. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Again, I may get some flack. People may get mad here, but I didn't really see the hype. I'd rather play GTA, personally. In terms of the story, the story was pretty decent. I did like Arthur Morgan as a character, and I did beat the game. I beat the game and I beat the epilogue. I'm not one of those guys that talk about games I never beat, so don't worry, guys. I liked Arthur Morgan. The world just seemed like it was too big for no reason. The world was so big, but it was so empty, because a lot of the time I'm riding on a horse and I'm riding through just empty fields of nothing. It was just dirt and grass. It was literally fields of nothing riding to get to a town. And granted, you're in Western times, so you ain't gonna see high-rise buildings and stuff like that. But I wish they would have kind of brought the game inward a little bit. Kind of sized it down just a bit. But the story was okay. I like Arthur. I like the gang. They meshed really well. I can appreciate that. So I did like that. But would I put that as oh my God, Red Dead Redemption 2, this is amazing. Rockstar this, Rockstar that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will not do that. And then Sam Ash, he asked me, Persona, you getting Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on the Switch? Of course. I tried to finish Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on the Switch. I couldn't finish it, man. That game looked like ass. I don't know, man. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 just didn't. Maybe I need to give it another chance, but it just didn't resonate with me. It was okay from what I played. I only put maybe 5 hours into the game, so maybe that's not long enough of a time for me to judge the game. But from what I played, I was like, the game is really not good to look at. That's what really, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. The game just isn't good to look even for Switch standards. the game's not good to look at. Because then when you look at Octopath Traveler, that game, I put like 50 hours into Octopath Traveler. I still need to beat it, but don't judge me. Octopath Traveler was great. Like, the game looks great. It looks so phenomenal. But I don't know, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 just, yo, man, that joint hurt my eyes. But yo, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 really did hurt my eyes. Like, I can't do this. I can't. I'll try it again. So what I am gonna buy Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I am gonna buy that, and I am gonna play that because I never played Xenoblade Chronicles. But you know, I'll play through Xenoblade Chronicles, and then I'll give Xenoblade Chronicles 2 another good college try. I will, I promise, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna beat it, but I will give it another try. Yeah, in terms of like games being too big, I PlayStation has already said too, going into next generation, that they're trying to shorten the development process or how long games take to develop. So using that logic and again, I'm only going to use what PlayStation's saying, and then again, based off what Tim Sweeney was saying about Unreal Engine 5, you can load all of your old assets in, and it's gonna load in at the highest quality possible for whatever console or whatever device you're trying to develop for. So I think what PlayStation's ideology and methodology with what they're putting into the PlayStation 5, coupled with what Epic and UE5's ideology is when it comes to the game development and when it comes to that Unreal 5 engine, I can see, and again, everyone doesn't use UE5, so I'm not gonna like say everyone's gonna be pumping out games every 3 years. I'm not saying that, because game development definitely does take time. But I think in terms of PlayStation's ideology and their philosophy when it comes to their development of games, they're definitely trying to speed up the process of how quickly we can pump out games. No more 5 to 6 year development cycles, more like 2, 3, maybe 4 years at the most, which I can appreciate. You feel me? So, especially with how they're building the console, they're definitely building it for, with the developer in mind. We see this, so, I can appreciate that, honestly. So, that's the Ghost of Tsushima news. I'm excited for Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. Like, both of these games are most definitely day one. Hey, True Bleed 420, what's up? I can definitely appreciate both of these games, and they're both getting bought. Now, in terms of this console, guys, don't be surprised if tomorrow morning you wake up and then you see a screenshot of me ordering this console. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to sleep on it tonight, all right? But it's queued up in the cart. And if I wake up in the morning and I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Don't be surprised if you see that screenshot show up on my Twitter tomorrow morning. So yeah. So let's move on. So the last bit of PlayStation news that I want to talk to you guys about is they did come out today. PlayStation was dropping some news today, guys. They were on it today. They were on it. They definitely were on it today. So PlayStation dropped some more news where they were talking about. I was trying to find the article, but I couldn't find the article. But they essentially will go off what they're saying with the sentence. So PlayStation, they said, we plan to introduce a compelling lineup of titles for PS5 soon. Ooh. Listen, guys. It's almost time. It's almost time, guys. PlayStation about to reveal that hand, and when they reveal that hand, we talking Blue Eyes White Dragon. You feel me? Like, they about to really send fools to the Shadow Realm, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. My whole thing is, I'm trying to think, like, for me personally, what games would I want to see from them to show? Like, because there's, like, PlayStation, compelling, you have to look at the wording, compelling, Compelling is a that's not a word to be taken lightly. Okay, what does compelling mean? Let's look that up real quick, guys. Let's look that up. Just because, man. Compelling, COMPELL. Compelling definition. Invoke. Hold on, guys. Oh, we about to go to class. Go and pull out your notebook, get your pens, cause Persona we about to do a lesson here. I hope you guys are ready. Here we go. So compelling. We got to look at that word there, because compelling is the word that really stands out to me here. Compelling, which means invoke interest, attention, or admiration in a powerfully irresistible way. Guys, listen, guys. One thing you got to understand about these companies, it's the words. Pay attention to these words. Pay attention to these words, guys. Compelling, like, yo, that's a statement. That's a statement. Invoking interest, attention, or admiration. Do you understand? Admiration. Somebody, I admire you. People are gonna admire the PS5 not just regular, in a powerfully irresistible way. So even people that hate PlayStation won't be able to not love the PS5. That's what we doing? PlayStation, that's how you giving it up? Like that? Listen, guys, those some big boots to fill. Those some big boots to fill. And I wholeheartedly believe that PlayStation can do it, just because it's PlayStation. I mean, let's just look at history. Let's just look. Let's just only look at this generation. I only want to focus on this gen, because if we focus on PS3, PS2, it's gonna be a slaughter. Like let's just focus on this generation, guys. In a month, we about to get arguably one of the greatest games to release this generation, Last of Us 2. And then a month after that, we are going to arguably get one of the greatest new IPs of this generation. Right? So keep that in your mind for a second. We about to get two highly anticipated games back to back, right? But then they're saying, whoa, guys, that's just the tip of the iceberg for this generation. Next generation, we gonna make you, it's gonna be irresistible. You are gonna admire us even more than you do now. Do you understand do you understand how hard that is to do? Do you guys get how hard it is to admire or love PlayStation more than what you do now? PlayStation is the best out here right now. PlayStation is knocking out. They're covering all aspects right now. You feel me? They are doing the do. They are doing their thing, right? Guys, how can you appreciate, like, we barely know anything about the PlayStation. And when I say we barely know, I'm saying we don't know. We know what the controller looks like, but we don't know what the console looks like. We know the ideology behind the development of the console, but we haven't really now we have with UE5 tech demo. They could, like, the tech, people are still hurt. Guys, listen to me. PlayStation hasn't said anything yet. This is Epic Games. People are hurt just off of that. People are still hurt off of that. Persona be hyping up expectations like crazy. Yo, Saint Dragon, listen, bro. I'm just saying, man. Like, yo, I see. I'm not hyping expectations. My expectations are always high for any developer or any studio, because I expect, when it comes to my dollars, you working to get my dollars. You feel me? You working to get my money. So you gotta, my expectations is always high. My expectations is always gonna be high. And if they don't deliver, they gonna hear me. Like, yo, look, I was digging this, but you failed here. You feel me? I need you to step it up. So my expectation, y'all expectations should always be high. You feel me? Like, y'all expectation of gaming should always be high, because my thing is, my ideology is, if you lower your expectations for a developer or a company, essentially you're lowering the bar that they need to reach to impress you. Why are you making it easier for them to get above, if not ahead of the bar that you're lowering to impress you? Nah, bruh, my bar is in space. You want to reach my bar? You gotta get a shuttle. You gotta get a jet. You gotta get that. Because I'm not lowering my expectations to make you feel better. And I'm not saying you guys, I'm saying like these companies. You know, people always say, oh, lower your expectations for Xbox. My expectations for Xbox, I always expect, okay, with Xbox, I expect them to flounder, because that's what they've been doing all generation. But I would hope that they would prove me wrong, if that makes sense. I expect any of these companies, Nintendo, PlayStation, or Xbox, to, like, I'm not lowering the bar for nobody. Because once you lower the bar, that's when you start getting mediocrity. That's when you start getting trash games, buggy games, broken games. Nah, you got to hold these companies and developers at the highest level. Always and forever. There is no slowdown. There is no, no. My expectations is always high. Because at the end of the day, if they don't deliver, or if the game isn't at the level that you expect from them, they still going to expect you to pay $60, regardless of what game they're creating. And this is with any developer, any company, any studio, right? So, for example, let's say hypothetically that the Xbox is a $500 console. Again, this is just a hypothetical. We don't know the price of the Xbox or the PlayStation 5. Let's just say the Xbox Series X is $500, right? And Xbox doesn't provide any type of compelling, because we're going to use that PlayStation word, they do not provide anything compelling for you to buy the console, but you lowered your expectations, right? Your expectations are low. Oh, you know, I know Microsoft's going to mess up, or I know Microsoft's not going to deliver this, but, you know, they still expect you to spend $500 on the console. You see how that two-way street works? Yo, OBJ, Fleshy, what's good, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. You see how that two-way street works? Regardless of you lowering their expectations, of you lowering your expectations for them, they're not going to lower the price that they expect you to pay at launch. At launch, the game still releases at $60, whether you like it or not. At launch, a console is going to release at X amount of dollars, whether you're impressed or not. So why not hold these companies at the level that they expect you to pay for their product? I expect every company to move and act at the level that they expect me to pay for their product. You want $60 for a game? Create a game. My expectations is high. You want $500, $400 for a console? My expectation is through the roof. And it's not moving. It's not budging. It's not budging. It's always going to be up there, because you always going to want my money. So what do I get in return? What's my leverage? My leverage is, you want my dollars. This is my expectation. Oh, you didn't meet that expectation that I set? You don't get my money. Straight up. That's how. So whenever I see people, oh, lower your expectation. Nah. Now if they disappoint me, then I'm disappointed, and they're going to hear me, right? So if my so let's use PlayStation. My expectations is high for PlayStation. PlayStation is talking all this rah-rah about, we're going to be creating compelling, what we show is going to be compelling, and they saying all this shit, they buttering everybody up, right? So everybody's expectations is through the roof, right? We know from history that PlayStation does deliver, right? So everybody's expectations, even the fanboys that hate PlayStation, their expectations are high, right? So everybody's expectations is through the roof. All eyes is on PlayStation, and PlayStation doesn't deliver based off the expectations that they set, right? My question is, if they didn't deliver off the expectations that they set, and they didn't meet the expectations that you set, do you budge and lower your expectations? No. You never budge. As a consumer, because you have to look at it like this. Technically, we invested in the product. We invested in their vision. You never budge. You think investors you think investors budge? Hell no. Investors, when they're investing into startups, when they're investing into companies, and we're talking on a large scale, we're talking millions of dollars here. We ain't talking 60, 500, 1,000. We're talking millions of dollars here. When these investors invest in these companies, they're investing in a vision that the company is selling. So their expectation based off the vision that they're selling to investors is high. Oh, give us this amount of money. We're going to create this. You're going to get a big return, blah, blah, blah. Their expectations is high. What do investors do when you don't meet the expectations? Some investors pull out. Pause. Some investors pull out. Pause again. Then what? Right? Could you imagine if you was a millionaire, right? And you got all these companies vying for your money. Hey, come through. We need $100 million for this startup. Or hey, come through. We got this game that we wanna make, and we need a $50 million budget. Right? You need a $50 million budget. Where do you think my expectations is gonna be? Now imagine you sitting in the conference room and they're like, oh, hey guys, so we're going to create this game and but lower your expectations because it's not a game that most people will like, but give us 50 million and we'll see what happens. Every investor in that room going to laugh you out the fucking room. Every investor is going to laugh you out the room because they going to lower my expectations. I might not see a return and then some on my investment. The public might not like it, but still invest. You're lowering the bar for yourself before we even get the damn project off the ground. How does that work? The project ain't even off the ground. And folks still, and people's expectations is in the toilet. My expectations always high, baby. My expectations always high. And they gonna stay high. And you better deliver. Because if you don't, you ain't getting my money. Straight up. How many people here buying the Xbox Series X? Should buy a show of hands. I'll wait. I'll wait. How many people here? How many people about to go out and buy an Xbox Series X? Why not? Why not? Why not? I'll answer for you. Because they ain't meeting your expectations. Am I right or wrong? Logical, of course Logical buying the Xbox. Get out of here, Logical. We know Logical about to go buy the Xbox. Logical don't count. Yo, Bar, you lie. You already got an Xbox. But this is what I'm saying. Why are you not buying the Xbox? Because they not meeting your expectations, right? So your expectations is high. Oh, man. Guys, always keep your expectations high, guys. Always. 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 My expectations through the roof. My expectations can't be touched, man. I'm up there. Me and them aliens, we up there in them skies, man. I'm talking to the aliens like, look, you see what this Xbox did? Xbox ain't delivering shit. Oh, God. But back to what PlayStation's doing. What I hope that PlayStation does this with this conference, because there's been a lot of speculation going around about how when they do have the conference or the show or whatever, showcase, whatever they're going to do, some people are saying we might not see the console. Some people it's going to be software heavy, which I can appreciate. If it's going to be software heavy, sure. I do hope they do at least show us the console. Like, at least come out and be like, look, this the damn thing. All right, this what it is. All right, let's show you the games and keep it moving. Right? I hope that's what they do, because as much as it is about the games, I do want to see what the console look like, so we can do some comparisons between the Xbox Series X and the PS5. I mean, let's be real here. A lot of us want to see what the console look like because we want to compare. We want to make sure that this damn PS5 ain't going to be a fridge 2.0. You feel me? So I do hope that they do show us the console at the showcase. But at the same time, I do hope. I hope that they don't show, and I know that they won't, but I'm going to put it out there anyway. I don't want them to show their entire hand. And what I mean by that, meaning, you can show us the games that's coming out this holiday or, next year, but don't, I don't want them to show us things that's like 3-4 years down the line. Because it's going to kind of piss me off, because I'm like, yo, you got me hyped for this, and this ain't coming out for 3 years. It's like, but show me some things that you got in the works now that's like, a year, 2 years, you about to get this type thing. You get me? I do think we may see, I think we're going to get a Resistance remake. I feel like we're going to get that. A part of me feels like we're going to get a Resistance remake. We're definitely getting Spider-Man 2. Will they show that at the show? I don't think they'll show Spider-Man 2 at the show. I think they will show God of War 2. They may show Bloodborne 2. They may show Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Because they're saying that Horizon, like, from the things that we're seeing, from, the rumors and stuff, they're saying that, like, Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be, like, the bar when it comes to next gen. And, when you look at it, Horizon Zero Dawn was the bar this gen until, God of War and everything else came out. But if you look at Horizon Zero Dawn, even now, the game looks amazing. Like, that game holds up today, 4 years later. 3 years, sorry. 3 years later. So, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, I would love to see what that looks like. People, I seen a list, and I hate to bring this up, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. I seen a list where they were talking about, like, showing off, like, because it's going to be first party and third party or whatever. And I seen, like, SOCOM on there and all that. And I'm like, guys, can we please, like, let's not go into a whole nother generation with this SOCOM shit, man. Like, they're not going to give us SOCOM, guys. Stop, man. Let that dream die. We've gone through this entire generation begging for SOCOM. We're not getting SOCOM, guys. It's not happening, okay? Let's move on from that. Like, let's really move on from that. We're not getting no SOCOMs. It's just not happening, bruh. It's just not. I have to be real. It's not happening. I've lost faith. If you still got faith, that's fine. I've lost faith. We're not getting no SOCOM. We're not getting SOCOM. Straight up. We are not getting no SOCOM. Yo, Ken, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through, bro. So, I hope we do see Blue Point's game, because the speculation is Blue Point is making either Demon Souls or Legend of Dragoon. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I pray that it's Legend of Dragoon, because fuck Demon Souls. I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm good. I rather Legend of Dragoon, but that's me. I just rather Legend of Dragoon over Demon Souls. I'm good on that Demon Souls stuff. I'm really good on that. Legend of Dragoon for sure though. That's yeah. What else? I'm trying to think. Yo, if we get a knack 3, yo, listen, shout out to my boy Cerny. If we get a knack 3, I'm all for that. If they show off knack 3, I would be excited. I'd be like, all right, I dig it. It's a day one. You feel me? If we get a Rezo Gun 2, that would be dope for next gen. I dig it. In terms of third party, I keep seeing this Silent Hill. I keep seeing this Silent Hill rumor floating around, man. Listen, guys. Y'all, these dreams I've gave up on for so long, man. Like SOCOM, Silent Hill, even Legend of Dragoon, man. I've been wanting a Legend of Dragoon remake for a long time. Like, it's a lot of things I just gave up on. But then again, we did get a Final Fantasy VII remake, so who knows? Silent Hill, though, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's tough, man. I don't know about Silent Hill. I don't think that's being remade. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Yo, Dragon Quest 12, can we get that? Yo, pitch, that's a fact. Can we get that Dragon Quest 12? What else? I'm trying to think of like third party games. Like, cause I feel like what they'll show is like more I don't want to call it mainstream, but they'll show things that like everyone will stop and look at type shit. Like God of War, everyone gonna stop and look at that. Horizon Zero Dawn 2, everyone gonna stop and look at that. Spider-Man 2, everyone's gonna stop and look at that. In terms of third party, I would like to see some stuff coming from Capcom. I think we're gonna get a new Marvel vs. Capcom announcement here. I do. I think they'll definitely show off a next gen fighting game at this conference, at least one, because Capcom. Yo, listen, I love Marvel vs. Capcom and Marvel vs. Capcom 2 so much. I love those games so much. They were a huge part of my childhood growing up. I've had. Trust me. But Capcom versus SNK, Capcom versus SNK 2. Listen, guys, these games are man, like, I love Capcom versus SNK 2 just a little bit more than Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Only reason why I say that is because Capcom versus SNK 2, they had this the King of Fighter characters, and it's just I love the King of Fighter characters a little bit more than Capcom, just a little bit, just a tad bit. I like Iori. Iori is one of like my favorite characters from King of Fighters. Like Iori's just been so great because he reminds me so much of Akuma, and plus Iori's crazy as fuck, especially when he goes into his rage mode. He's just his laugh, like whatever I used to play with him, he would win. He would do the the laugh that Iori does. Iori's just always been my favorite character in King of Fighters, like always, like forever. So I've always been a big Capcom versus SNK fan, but in terms of anything else, it's hard to judge right now. It's hard to judge because they've been so silent, and even third party guys have been like really quiet. Persona, would you love of Sony to acquire From Software? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent when it comes to that, just because I played through Bloodborne, but I didn't beat Bloodborne. I'm not really big on Souls-like games, I guess. And I guess it's just because, I don't know, I guess I never really took the time to really sit down with them, I guess. I played through Dark Souls 3. I got like maybe like 30% to the game, and I was just like, same thing with, I guess because there's like really no story there for me. I don't know. Let me not make any excuses. I did play a little bit of Bloodborne. I got maybe 30%, 40% through Bloodborne, and then I kind of just put it down and never picked it back up. So I'm the wrong person to ask about Souls games. I played through Sekiro. I liked Sekiro a lot too. Sekiro, I liked it. Why did I stop playing Sekiro? Because actually, I was really enjoying Sekiro a lot. Like, a lot. When I say a lot, I really, really like Sekiro. I didn't beat it yet. I am going to beat that game and probably platinum it as well. Why did I stop playing Sekiro? Something else came out. Guys, when it comes to, like, me gaming, like, yeah, I be all over the place with my games, man, sometimes. Just because, like, especially, like, when so many things that I'm looking forward to is releasing so close to each other, I'll get, like pulled, like, every which way. Like, it's really hard to kind of home back in sometimes. But Sekiro, I did like that a lot. I'm trying to think what else. Sekiro not having shoes. Persona, Mark Cerny has to reboot that Marvel Madness with track editor or multiplayer with geometry engine, ray tracing, and Tempest audio. Marvel Madness was also the first game to use 3D sound. I wouldn't mind that. I definitely wouldn't mind that. Especially with the 3D sound, because if you're gonna take advantage of that 3D sound, you definitely want to create games around that. So I wouldn't mind seeing how Marvel Madness would actually play within the PS5 realm. But I'm trying to think what else. I can't think of no third party right now. Like, what else would they show? Plus, they were saying that there might be another studio acquisition. What other studio acquisitions you guys think that would be? I'm trying to think of, like, a studio they would. Yo, real talk. If I'm being real, I want these guys to buy Capcom. I'm keeping it real with you guys. I'm just gonna be real. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I want them to buy Capcom. Buy Capcom or buy Square. Either Capcom or Square Enix. I want these guys to buy them. Straight up. Straight up. Like, if we're gonna pull out the checkbook, let's put some zeros on that check. You feel me? Buy Square Enix or buy Capcom. Straight up. Just buy the whole damn thing and buy every IP under the sun and just start really pumping out some games. You really want to do a death blow? Start really pumping out some shit? Buy Square Enix or Capcom. You really will start. Man, them IPs that they got dormant, please, man. Please. Them IPs be crazy, bro. And it's behind the Sony realm. Level 5. Yo, T-Man, yes. Level 5. I would definitely like. I wouldn't mind level 5. Because I love Ni no Kuni 2 so much. Ni no Kuni 2 is such. Guys, if there's one JRPG you guys need to play, I'm telling you, Ni no Kuni 2 is so good, guys. It's one of my top 10 JRPGs this generation. I love Ni no Kuni 2. Also, if you haven't played Tales of Berseria, I didn't like Tales of Zestiria, and Bari keeps telling me to go back and finish it, but the game is trash. I don't like it because I don't like how they make you backtrack to look for the orbs once you get to where you need to be. And I'm like, I'm here. Why are you making me go back and find the orbs? And then they don't tell you where the orbs is. They only give you this hint, and I'm looking all around. I don't like Tales of Zestiria at all, okay? I do not like that game at all. But Tales of Berseria is really, really good. I love that game. Like, Velvet is, again, one of the best characters ever. So, Tales of Berseria for sure. I'm trying to think. Yo, when they gonna put Octopath Traveler on the PlayStation? Yo, Tales of Vesperia as well. The only thing about Tales of Vesperia, I don't like the movement. I don't like when you're in combat, like the movement is so weird. I guess if I would have played Vesperia back last gen, I guess it would have been more okay. But I think now, yo, Vesperia just feels so weird. It takes some getting used to. And Ni no Kuni 1, I still need to finish that. I'm gonna play through that too this year. But yo, when is Octopath Traveler coming to the Switch? I mean, not to the Switch. When is Octopath Traveler coming to the PS4? Yo, Square, if you're listening to me, guys, where's Octopath Traveler? You guys seriously need to put that on the PlayStation. I'm not playing that on the Switch no more, man. I want trophies. I want trophies, so I'm gonna need you guys to put that on the PlayStation, please. Can you please put that on the PlayStation? If you put it on the PlayStation, I will get the platinum. Trust me, I will. Monolith Soft will be a huge pickup. Monolith, Xbox sold themselves for 30 pieces of silver. Yo, OBJ. Yo, man, this week, I'm really gonna talk about that podcast. I have to, because it's later this week. I'm gonna talk about it because it has to be talked about. It has to. Like I can't not talk about it because it just was so crazy. But whatever games PlayStation shows at their conference next month, we know that it's gonna be some fire. So all I'm gonna let you guys know is, right, when you put the salt in the wound for the fanboys on social media, when you really start going at it, you can't let up. Listen, guys, I'm letting you guys know now, because I know Bari and Sick are gonna do podcasts, and I'm definitely gonna be there. Trust me, I will be there. Once the conference happens, the podcasts are gonna be so crazy. Trust me, I'm gonna do a podcast. Trust me, but listen, guys, listen to me well. Once that conference happens and they show the console or show the games or whatever, depending on what it is. Now, if they lackluster, they gonna hear me. But if it's some heat, like we all know it will be, because PlayStation been delivering this generation. Since it's some heat, you gonna see me on Twitter. I'm gonna be in that's one day I'm gonna break my rule, and I'm gonna be debating all over the place. I promise. I'm gonna break my rule, and because the naysayers and the bullshitters and the the ones that don't, that wasn't gameplay, or this wasn't gameplay, or this ain't real. That I'm gonna be in everybody's comments. Trust me, guys. I will be debating. I will step out and actually debate that day. Trust me. But yeah, I'm excited. I know you guys are excited. I hope it's June. If it is June 4th, low key, I need them to give me the date. Because if they give me the date, I might take off that day. I think I'm, coming down with something. You feel it? I might take off that day. I have to see, depending on what time the conference is. Because if the conference is at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I'm not taking off that day. No. But if the conference is like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock, even 12, I may take off. If it's like, late in the afternoon, I'm not taking off. But I will be doing a live reactions, you feel me? Or I will be, we're going to talk about it, after the show happens. But that's going to be a good day, guys. And I hope it's June 4th, because I'm tired of waiting. You feel me? I'm tired of waiting. Let's move this along. Let's speed this up. You feel me? But yeah, so PlayStation, they came out with that little bit of news. Now here's something that wasn't on the docket. You feel me? And I can't tell. Actually, I am working from home. Shh, guys, shh, quiet. I can't release the deets. Anyway, one last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, just because this wasn't on the docket. Okay, this wasn't on the docket, but I had to speak on this. What are you talking about, Persona? I only see 3 things in the title, Persona. Yo, Rodimus J, what is good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Last thing I want to talk about on the channel. Also, real quick, if you haven't already, make sure you guys vote. I'm doing a Memorial Day stream this weekend. Streaming the game. I've played all these games here. I didn't beat Devil May Cry 5, but I'll beat it on the stream. But right now, God of War is winning on Give Me God of War mode. Y'all gonna have me out here looking like smooth. Let me chill. You got 3 more days left, so if you haven't voted, just go to my channel. It's pinned on my channel, so just vote for what game you want to see me stream or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, I had to make sure that I quote tweeted this because I didn't want to lose this fucking. I didn't want to lose this. So, Cliff Bleszinski. Let's guys kick back, get your drinks, because we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk on this one because I feel bamboozled. You feel me? I feel I feel betrayed. Let me chill. So Cliff Brzezinski, this guy, if you don't know who Cliff Brzezinski is, a quick rundown. He was pretty much one of the creators of Gears of War, excommunicated from studio, whatever. Like, he left. I don't know what happened. I think he quit. He left, excommunicated. I don't know, but beloved by the Xbox fanboys, right? So that's a Halo. I said Gears, right? I'm gonna make sure I said that right. Gears, yeah, Gears. So Cliff Brzezinski, I'm scrolling through Twitter, right, and I see this post, and I was like, I don't really see, because I follow Cliff. I think I still follow him. Let me make sure. I think I do. Oh, I don't follow him anymore. Damn. Okay. So I used to follow. I don't know why I'm not following him anymore. I don't know what happened. Anyway, so Cliff Brzezinski, he puts this post out, right? And what did Vedra say? In June, Sony will cluster bomb the soft Xbox targets with PS5 game announcements and bring down the house with the PS5 reveal nuke in August. Sony will bring that fire. Yo, Vedra, I'm ready for it. Anyway, so I'm scrolling through Twitter, right? Just seeing what everyone's talking about, liking and retweeting, whatever. And so Cliff, I see this post by Cliff. Let's read it. Right? Let's really talk about this. I really want to talk about this. I wanna have this conversation. I really, really do. So he says, "Oh, and while I have your attention, yes, he said, yes, it was a mistake putting Lawbreakers on PlayStation over Xbox." Then he puts the boss key chapter of my memoir is going to break all of this down. I assure you, when people follow your career from a beloved series such as Gears on Xbox, might have made sense to put the new game on said console. Now listen, let's unpack this. Right? So, at a glance, right, this post is meant to trigger people. At a glance. What I'm doing right now is what he wants. At a glance. Because he immediately says, the Boss Keep chapter is in my memoir, meaning he's writing a book. Meaning what? How do you get people, paying attention? You put out stupid shit like this. You put out shit like this that's going to garner likes, retweets, eyes. You feel me? So I'm already playing into his... for shits and giggles, I'm playing into it. Whatever, right? So that's the first. So when I unpack it at that level, that's what I see. Let's unpack it even further, okay? Because I bought Lawbreakers at launch. Okay? I bought it at launch. Right? The game was okay. It had its faults. It was decent. The problem was that it got overshadowed and dominated by Overwatch. Right? Barry said he agreed. Barry, you agree? You come into the Discord. Tell me why you agree. Let's make this a spectacle. I want the community's thoughts on this. Ooh. Let's get the community's thoughts, man. I want the community's thoughts on this. Come on through, guys. Come on through. Hold up. Come on through, guys. Come on through. I'm in the chat. I want y'all thoughts on this, man. It was ass. Yeah, it was ass. Come on through. Join the conversation if you want to talk about it. But anyway, before you guys join, make sure y'all mics is good. Please, make sure your mic is good. Make sure you're on a decent mic. If you're on your phone, just make sure everything is cool, please. That's all I'm asking, guys. That's my only rule. Just make sure your mics is good. Cool. Yo, Persona, I heard from Sick that Super Lucky Tail. Yeah, Super Lucky Tail supposedly is coming to PS4. I'm still not buying it, and the game's still trash. Anyway, so, when I look at this, right, the first thing I see is, okay, he's doing this for some clicks, right? So then let's unpack this. I bought Lawbreakers. I bought it at launch. I bought Lawbreakers out the gate. It looked cool. You know, I gave it a chance. He's doing a new studio. I'm trying to support. Whatever, cool. They've said themselves it was the smarter choice to put it on PlayStation. You know what? Let me find the tweets. I hope he didn't delete them because he said it himself. LESZINSKI.
Yo, what's good, man?
Yo, Barry, what's good? Yo,
coming out clear?
Yeah, you good. The funny thing, guys, about this is if you go back and watch the E3 presentation when he was talking about Lawbreakers, he said it can only be on this. Yo, Lawbreakers ain't a game that just came to PS4. Okay? This game was on PC before it even touched consoles at all. And he was making fun of consoles, saying the game wasn't capable of being on consoles. This is meant for PC. Let's find that. Barry, introduce yourself. Let's find that.
What's good, y'all?
Let's find
Jay Barry. It's been a while, you know what I mean? But brother, it's all set up now. I'm good to go.
Hey, that boy.
And it's a party.
It's a party, man. Lawbreakers, E3. Was it E3 interview? Which E3 was it? Lawbreakers interview.
I don't know what tweet you gonna find or article, but I agree with him. 100%.
Let us know why.
It was his fault or not his fault. He made the wrong choice of putting that game on PlayStation before Xbox. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you have a following of gamers that is more profound on that platform. You will think you want to put that game on there, you know what I mean, because you have that fan base already. They are willing to buy whatever you want to buy. I mean, create due to the fact of, you know, that legacy you already built on that platform with Gears of War. So you coming out and putting your game on a different platform, and then all those reasons say, I remember the reasons that you pissing off Xbox guys. It was pissed. Yeah, it's just like. You know, Tomb Raider, right? Tomb Raider, you know, majority of us, we still bought Tomb Raider and played Tomb Raider on Xbox. But that initial hit was like, yo, you're synonymous with PlayStation. How the hell are you going to put Tomb Raider exclusive to you know, Xbox, regardless if it's timed or not? It was still like a what? Are you stupid? And that probably hindered the sales of that game too, because a lot of people, it's like just like Omega is going to be like, yo, you know what I mean? That the one time you messed up, that's a strike. You know what I mean? So I agree with him. The fact that he acknowledging obviously he acknowledging that because he's probably trying to sell his little book or whatever. But end of the day, I agree with him that he should have put that game on Xbox, regardless if it was up on PlayStation for a time being exclusive, console exclusive. It should have been on Xbox, and that's just real talk.
But Barry, he said himself, they went with PlayStation because they had the bigger fan base. He said himself. Yeah, that's what he said. No one was checking for this game. No one was checking for this on consoles. What ignited the fire and the interest was, I don't want to say interest, but the fire, like what put our eyes on him was that, yo, Blackheart, thank you. Oh shit, 700 subs? What? Yo, I just hit 600 Sunday. That's crazy. Anyway, what put the fire to that was the fact that he said he said it. No one was checking for this. He said himself, oh, PlayStation has the biggest fan base. That's why this is here. And that's when the Xbox fanboys excommunicated him from the Xbox world because of what he did.
I mean,
he said that it was a business move.
I was just about to say that he did that because it was a business move. Yes, it makes perfect common sense. If you're coming out as an indie developer, potential sales for your game, you want to put it on a bigger platform. I get that, but it's gonna hinder his reputation with that fan base he built up on Xbox by putting your new game on a different platform that didn't, you know what I mean, that is not synonymous with Gears or with your games. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, sometimes, yeah, the business move is going to be like, yeah, that's perfectly fine to do that as a business move, but you don't want to lose that fan base. He's lost that fan base.
Let me
Now,
ask you a
I've seen,
serious question. I want you to answer this truthfully. Because at that time, PlayStation was probably at like 60, 70 million, and Xbox, was at an undisclosed number. Seriously, answer this question for me, Barry. Do you honestly think if this game were released on Xbox, and remember, this is pre-Game Pass. No Game Pass at this time. This is just straight up buy the game. Do you honestly think it would have sold more on Xbox just off the strength of him being a part of that world when he was creating games for Gears? Be honest. But do you think it would have sold more than what it did on the PlayStation?
I do. Think
seriously? Wow.
You know why?
I don't think so.
Oh, you know why? Built a reputation on Xbox with 3 games that they beloved. If they beloved his games, his 3 prior games, you think that the Xbox fans like, yo, what's the name? Cliffy B's making a new game for Xbox. They're not going to support that. That's like saying what's the dude that create Mario? What you call it?
Oh my God, Yoshimoto. What's his name?
Not Yoshi. Nah, I keep forgetting his name.
I forgot his name, but I know
it's at the tip of my tongue. If he was about to create another Mario game, Nintendo fans are going to be giddy because they already built with that reputation. If he was about to create a game on a different platform, that would kill his reputation with Nintendo fans. Regardless, it will.
But my whole thing is, this game was not even coming to consoles at all. It was on He was shitting on consoles and said it was only meant for PC.
You're missing the point.
No, I see your point.
No, I don't care. I don't care about if it was coming to console or not coming to console. Console it should have came to is not PlayStation. I'm sorry. It should have been Xbox. That's an Xbox. I'm not saying that he's tied to Miyamoto. I'm not saying that
Miyamoto. Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Right. I'm not saying that the game could have come to PlayStation and whatnot, but fact that this guy has built a reputation on Xbox. The man came out with 3 games, 3 prolific games on Xbox, bro. He already has a fan base built on this platform. And then you say, no, I'm not bringing your game on that platform because of whatever reason. I'm bringing on this game. That's gonna kill your reputation. All those the fandom that you built up on that platform, people's gonna shy away from you now.
But doesn't he look like a hypocrite? Doesn't he look like a hypocrite now though? Because the fans have always been there, and the fans, and he knew that with the fans being below.
Yeah, I'm not saying he don't look like a hypocrite.
Does he not look hypocritical now, coming out saying, "Oh, and it should have came out on Xbox"?
I'm not saying that he don't look like a hypocrite. I'm just agreeing with his statement. I think his statement is true. When you look at it, there's decisions that he made. He went with what he felt was right at that time because he's looking at a money business proposition. But at the end of the day, sometimes you can't. What you gonna do? You gonna sacrifice your fandom for low money?
My issue is that Lawbreakers was already getting compared to Overwatch as a clone. An Overwatch clone. It was already getting compared to that. The game was already getting shit on because of that, and people were saying that Overwatch was the better game. So
I'm not saying that it would have sold phenomenal on Xbox.
No, but my whole thing is
more.
I don't think so.
Due to his reputation on Xbox, would have bought his game just because of that.
But Gears and Lawbreakers are 2 severely different games.
Doesn't matter. Why you bought? If you was a fan of Guerrilla Games and they create a new game,
you got me. I admit that.
You gonna be, oh, that's not even close to Killzone. But
Lawbreakers, but Horizon Zero Dawn looks good.
yo.
I'm sorry. Horizon Zero Dawn looks good. Like. Yo, listen.
Right, you right. Lawbreakers, real talk, it looked good until I played that beta. And I remember telling y'all, yo, don't buy this game. And y'all went and bought that dog shit.
Still gave it a chance because I was like, yo, the game was pretty dope. But once the full game came out, nah, man, it wasn't. It died with me quick. It died quick. but a lot. I'm sure a lot of people, not a lot, but I'm sure a few people bought this game, and I don't know. I feel like
So,
this game
so
wouldn't
you
have sold any better on Xbox. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. Not with this. Not with this. I don't think.
It's
Because
just like,
Overwatch
it's just
was.
like
You know why? Because Overwatch was had just came out like a few months before, and like it was like it was like that Fortnite thing where like it was all Overwatch all the time, nothing else, and that's when everyone started mimicking that formula.
I'm not negating that, but I'm just saying that
his game isn't the
Nichols-
only one that died. Battleborn died. What was that other Overwatch clone?
the diamond nickels that man sold on PlayStation, he would have sold a little bit more on Xbox. I'm just oh, man.
I hear you.
This
For
man's
that one,
an
I can't
Xbox
agree with you.
developer.
Yeah, on that one, I can't agree. I feel like because the larger pool was on PlayStation, I feel like he would sold it there. He sold.
The thing is what that's why I always tell people with install base doesn't guarantee your sale. It makes you pitch to a platform holder or whoever that here I can get the potential sales, like our investor, right?
Mm-hmm.
You creating a game. I want to put this game on PlayStation because they have this amount of people on their install base. The potential sales, I'm looking like 3 million, whatever. That doesn't mean you're guaranteed. That's because the install base is there. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that. That's you just selling the investor potential sales. Yeah, that is more highly that the potential sales that is more highly that the sales number will be higher on that platform, but it's not guaranteed. But one thing I know for sure is that when you build a rapport with gamers, they will support it, regardless or not. You know what I mean? And then you go on a different platform. You know how these Xbox gamers are, man. These guys are sensitive, bro. The man went on a different platform. He sold his soul for 30 pieces of silver. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they got the hell up out of here with that man. Yo, look at the tweets right now. Look at the tweets right now. They were like, yo, should we let him back? Should we let him back?
Yo, let me look, cause I seen this shit, boy. I'm like, yo.
The tweets right now was like, yo, should we let him back?
These
Everybody, they atting everybody and their mama. They atting the whole Xbox community. Look at Phil, Cliffy B. Should we let him back now? Should he work on the new gears?
Yo, what Smooth say? Smooth say not only, but the timing. Think about it. A game like Bleeding Edge is able to survive today because of Game Pass. Lawbreakers is a better game than. Yo, yo, I fuck with Kid Smooth, but no, bro.
Yeah, listen, yo, I like Kid Smooth, man, but when it comes to gaming,
fuck out, bro. What the fuck?
everything's a Kid Smooth just got fall back.
What are you talking about? What is Smooth talk? Yo, shout out to Smooth, but what are you talking about?
You see what I'm saying? He go back to rely on Game Pass to make a game do good. Why the game can't just sell on its own merits?
This guy said, I bought Lawbreakers and online was dead on PSN. People want to add me, but none of them. Bro, but then remember, they made it. This is why I don't have any sympathy. Because then after Lawbreakers failed, they made a last-ditch effort with that Radical Heights bullshit, which was even more of a clone to Fortnite and PUBG. Nah, bro, I don't got no sympathy for this guy in Boss Key because
he ain't made no good decisions, man.
Nah, they were followers, man. They were trying to jump on trends and it fucked them up. Get out of here, man. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that. You jumping on trends looking for sympathy. Both his games were trendy games. Radical Heights was PUBG and Fortnite clone. This game was an Overwatch clone.
Look, that's an Xbox fan right there. Xbox One.
Oh, yo, Xbox One. Yo, this guy. Yo, this guy is a clown. PlayStation fans seem to only like story-based one and... I'm not reading the rest of this, bro. What? PlayStation fans seem to like story-based one and dones. They are not a good crowd to play online with. 40 million people on PS Plus just to play FIFA and COD.
He's hella trash online, I guarantee it.
Yo, guys, I'm telling you now. When you see shit like this, you need to ask them. You play multiplayer games, stream something. These guys are trash on
this
multiplayer
gen,
games.
before this gen came, you remember when Bang Bang, these dudes was talking up multiplayer.
Yep,
Yo, I played Gears and multiplayer. Two Gears come out, we asking them, yo, where you gonna stream it? Like, nah, I'm more for the campaign, man. It's
Trash, bro.
Hot garbage. I'm telling you, these Xbox
it failed on PC. I don't think these Game Passes would have supported. That's what I'm saying, bro. Even if Lawbreakers would have released now on Game Pass, the game would have done worse than it did back then.
I'm not saying that the game was going to be a hit. I'm saying that it would have sold more on Xbox than on PlayStation.
I kind of wish he would have went with Xbox because I would love to see them numbers. I would love to see, especially because you got to remember back then, Xbox fanboys were big on multiplayer only.
The thing is too, like PlayStation gamers and Xbox gamers, we kind of different.
Bro, but hold on, let me just cut you. Do you see how fucked up this community is, bro? They not even saying that the game could stand on its own fucking merits. Your game would have done great right now. Game Pass is huge. Bro, so you can't spend $30 on the game? The game was $30 when it released brand new. This is what I'm saying, bro. I'm not trying to use Game Pass as no crutch, bruh. Game Pass is a crutch for mediocre games. Nah, man. The game would have been great right now because Game Pass is huge. What the fuck does Game Pass have to do with you buying the game? You're not going to spend no bread on the game? So you saying if Game Pass didn't exist, you wouldn't buy the game? Is that what you're telling me? I can't, bruh. Go ahead, continue. My fault. I'm looking through these comments. I just want to see what people are saying.
Yeah. I said the game wasn't going to be the game wasn't going to be like hit. You know what I mean? But I feel that fan base was there. They love that developer. You would have got that support there. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to this Gavin guy. So this other guy says because Game Pass would have supported the game, the ongoing user base of this game for some time to come, not dwindle in no man's land on the barren PSN marketplace with no support. So this Gavin dude says, so why did the PC version fail so hard? So he says, well, Steve doesn't exactly support. Yo, I can't, bro. I can't. What is supporting the devs? Yo, Guys, I'm telling you, man. This is why I don't debate people on social media. What does Steam supporting the developer have to do with people buying the game? What does it have to do? What does it have to do with buying the game? Dude said, well, Steam doesn't exactly support devs, just throws them to the sharks and lets them fend for themselves. What does that... He didn't even answer... He didn't even answer the dude's question.
This is how some of these people think. Yo, some of these gamers are weird, bro.
He didn't even answer nothing in this statement is an answer to the question. Nothing in this statement answered the man's question. He asked, why did the PC version fail? And he said, because Steam don't support developers. What does that have to do with people buying the game? At that time, Steam was still the largest marketplace it still is now, the largest marketplace on PC where PC gamers buy video games. Why? You're not even answering the question. You didn't even answer the question. Then he goes, so PlayStation is, I like this Gavin guy. He said, so it's PlayStation is Steve's fault, not the games? Gotcha. He said, nope, just the way the stores and indies are Yo, I can't, bro. I can't.
Comments is lit, bro.
I can't, bro. Man said, nope, just the way the stores and indies are supported. Xbox support indies more.
What?
Xbox supports indies more, and that's apparent. PlayStation is very much focused on AAA push. Steam is and always will be a mess. Yo, guys. Please tell me.
I guarantee you that dude right there, he not from America. He a European bot.
He French.
Oh, let me tell you something about life, yo. European bots, they are worse than the American bots. These dudes are insane, though. No disrespect against the Europeans out there. Shout out to my European people. But I'm talking about the Xbox fan base, the Xbox fanboys over there in Europe. Oh,
Yo,
crazy, dog.
this guy is not answering none of the questions. So some other guy comes in and says both platforms support indies, but the game needs to be good to get a following. So some other guy says, "Is he for real?" Until Game Pass, Xbox players scoffed at US PC players playing indies. So then the guy said, "Did you forget about Xbox Live Arcade or too young for that? Steam has always been a minefield for horseshit, specifically because it wasn't policied, so any old broken shit could." He's not bro. He's not even answering none of the questions. The guys, do you see why I don't debate people on Twitter? I'm showing you. I'm literally showing you a representation of why. Because
you seen the original Predator?
The original Predator movie? Yeah.
Yeah, you know when he's gearing up to fight the Predator? That's how you gotta be mentally prepared. On Twitter. You gotta gear up like that. You gotta put on a little paint, you gotta put the mud on, you gotta put the traps. That's how you do Twitter, man. You got
bro, I have a very small tolerance for stupid people. And you're not answering my questions. Because you know how I debate. I debate with questions. You're not answering my questions.
You got triggered right there. You probably blocked him.
No, I would have just. I wouldn't have responded. I would have left him straight like that. Like after, see, Gavin's better than me. Once he said this, I would have said the same thing. So why did the PC version fail so hard? Once I got this answer, Gavin's better than me. I wouldn't have did this. I would have just left him straight like that. Got you. I know what type of person I'm dealing with. I'm not dealing with this. You got it, bro. I'm not dealing with this, bro. You got it.
I had a debate like that with somebody the other day about comics, man. Yo, I was just like, yo, this dude is not.
Oh, I seen that where he said that She-Hulk would beat Hulk. I said no. I seen that. I was gonna jump in that, but you had it. So I said, nah, Mario Slam. I'm not doing that.
This man was twisting crazy. My words. This man was talking about now. I went and said the Beyonder wasn't in the Secret Wars and all. I was like, I'm not even saying it. Like, are you interpreting anything I said correctly?
Yo, bro.
It's like, you just take the L, bro. Just take the L. I'm like, yo, all right, man.
Yo,
have a good day,
say that,
bro.
they admit defeat themselves because them niggas know they not winning no debate.
I legit had a headache after that, bro. Cause I was like, yo, this man want to say She-Hulk, right? Let's go off a little tangent. She-Hulk is stronger than Hulk. And I told him, I said, She-Hulk is very, very strong in the more like baseline state. You know what I mean? Like base Hulk, base She-Hulk. She-Hulk is definitely stronger because she can cope with her intelligence and she can tap into her
she's strong strength. And she can fight.
Yeah, she can tap into that strength without any emotions like that. She do get emotional. She gets stronger, yes. But the scaling as far as like strength when it comes to like Hulk getting upset, and it's not even the same. And I brought him a expert because I got Marvel Unlimited. So I'm like, yo, I'm showing you the stuff I can read, bro. I'm reading this stuff,
bro. Fuck that. Ask him a straight, simple question. Can She-Hulk lift Thor's hammer? No.
I think she did in Mjolnir once. As far as like she became like a Thor, I'm not too sure. I remember seeing something like that. But the thing is, this is why I brought the Beyonder into it, because like I said, Beyonder. I told him, I said Beyonder is like especially pre-retcon Beyonder, he's like the second most powerful being in Marvel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More powerful than Living Tribune. He tried to debate me on that too, but I squashed him on that too. And the thing is, I say, yo, the Beyonder was like, yo, his rage makes his power, his strength infinite. It's an infinite pool that he can just dig from. The Beyonder is telling you that.
Mm-hmm.
That outweighs anything She-Hulk did or well, he's trying to use some Scarlet Witch example that Scarlet Witch made her go savage and she was doing. I was like, that don't compare nothing.
Scarlet Witch.
Then I showed him when Hulk destroyed her. When World Breaker Hulk, when he came back to Earth to get his revenge.
If it's World Breaker Hulk versus She-Hulk, she's gonna die.
Oh, she tried to stop him. He's like, yo, we're not gonna talk. We're gonna fight. She agreed to fight. Hulk destroyed her. Boom. She was like, God help us.
She gonna die.
Then he still trying to debate. I was like, all right, bro.
Bruh, my tolerance is low. Straight up, bro. My tolerance is low.
It was my bad, man, for going. It was a weird. It was a weird
tangent, bro. It's all good. My tolerance.
It's a weird debate, man. Yeah, and then bro, I was getting everything I said. I was trying to make it clear and concise, right? He was like misinterpreting everything I was saying. I was like, bro, I didn't even say that. What are you talking about? He was like, oh, so you're saying that Beyonder wasn't in Secret War? I said, yes, he was. He's the one that was plotting everything for Secret Wars 1 and 2. I was saying I don't remember Living Tribunal being in any of the Secret War issues.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's why I was questioning which one you talking about. You talking about the new Secret Wars that was like back in 2015? Secret Wars that were the Fantastic Four and Doom with God Emperor Doom, because Living Tribunal was in that a little bit, but I didn't know what he's talking about. And he sent some picture. I was like, oh, that's probably after. I said that was like Secret Wars 2 when they judged him or whatnot. I didn't remember the actual date. I didn't remember the issue and all that stuff, but I remember that scene. He was like, oh, but you said that he wasn't in there. I still don't remember. I could go back to all the Secret Wars issues, Secret Wars 2 issues, and you're not going to see Living Tribunal in it.
Arsenic said, I guess the debate works if you only read comics from the last 5 years. Yo, that's a
fact. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
Bro. These dudes, these new age comic book readers. This is why, I blame Marvel movies for this shit. I blame Marvel movies for all this. I blame the MCU for all this because
Sony, you know how we get down when it comes to Marvel, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like dudes don't understand like the party chats. They don't
remember the party chats, bro.
They don't understand.
They don't remember the party chats, bro. They weren't there for those.
This is one topic I can go on for days and days. I'm an avid comic book reader, bro. Yeah. I'm not just talking about 2015 and down. I'm talking about 60s,
the 90s,
70s. Yeah, you know what I mean? So 90s. I'm like,
like these. I blame MCU for this. I blame the Marvel movies. Yeah. Straight up, I blame the Marvel movies, man.
They see Hulk. They see Hulk in what's the movie called? Endgame. It was like, oh, Hulk, man. She Hulk weak. Body.
Hulk weak. Oh, and Thor 2 or 3. Was it 2 or 3?
Sony, you know, I'm not even like a Hulk fan like that, bro.
Yeah, I'm the.
No, I'm Thor. I'm Thor all day. Thor over Hulk all day.
The way they did World War Hulk story in Thor, that was a trap. That was a crime, bro. That was a crime that needed to be prosecuted.
They mixed up Planet Hulk with with Thor stuff. I was like, this joint is hot garbage.
Shit up so bad,
and then people talking about they love Ragnarok. I'm like, listen,
Ragnarok's
you can't come in my zone and talk about you like Ragnarok because I'm going to go Thor and with you. It's not a Thor movie. I'm sorry. The ones that you guys don't like, 1 and 2, those are more Thor movies. Mm-hmm. It was a little bit worse, but it was perfect.
Mm-hmm. It's an L, bro. Yo, real quick, what do you think is not Fraggle Rock, Ragnarok, Buck Rogers, not Fraggle Rock. What you think about this PlayStation? When you think they're gonna show us when they're gonna do their showcase and what you think they're gonna show?
Well, yeah, I think they're gonna go ham. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna do a stream on it as well.
Ooh, I can't wait to see that.
And like I said, I step away from streaming a little because it's just too much.
Yeah, I know you was doing with your personal life and shit like that.
Yeah, and now that I have everything set up now, like my volumes and my mic back set up.
Yeah,
I did the test with Halo.
Yeah. It ran pretty good. It ran good. Halo reached trash though, but it was very good.
Yo, I'm trying to figure out. All right, where's everybody talking about this story is epic? Well, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna beat it.
Yo, chill. You gonna say, the box gonna be on you, bro. They gonna be on you for that one.
What they gonna show? I do feel that we're gonna get a new Resistance.
Resistance coming.
I think we're gonna get a new Resistance, man. Like, it's too many hints, too many rumors for that. Yeah. I do think we're going to see Blue Point games. Their title, what they're working on.
Yeah,
we're going to see that. But definitely going to see Horizon Zero Dawn 2. God of War. I don't think we're going to see Spider-Man yet, but I do think we're going to see Horizon, Blue Point games, a new Resistance. You might see even a Ratchet and I don't know, but that's a lot of Insomniac.
Yeah, I don't know about
it's a lot of Insomniac. But gonna see some third party exclusives too, man. Because listen, people don't want to listen or believe it. that PS5, you're gonna get a lot of third party, exclusives coming to that game. I mean, to that platform, because what Microsoft first showing off their third party, this is their partners, right? That was a weak lineup for partner. I'm not saying the games are trash, but as far as big partners, you know what I mean? Like, who were they partnering with that was big in that whole showing? Bandai Namco. You know what I mean?
And they already said that's coming to the PlayStation the same day. Yeah, like, yo,
anybody worried about Bandai Namco promoting their game on Xbox? Look what happened with Dragon Ball Fighters.
Facts.
Nobody even think about that game on Xbox.
And the player bases was larger on PlayStation anyway.
Yeah, they're not playing that. They're not playing that Xbox, man. You see what I'm saying? But I forgot about the Gran Turismo. I think is going to be there, and
I don't think Gran Turismo is going to be there. What's it called? Actually, no, it might be.
Godfall, I think is going to be there. You know, Gran Turismo is definitely going to be.
You think so?
There. I think it is because they've been giving little breadcrumbs to that game. You know, and plus the main website, the what you call it, the chat is up for that game for Gran Turismo 7. Not the chat. What you call it? FAQ, whatever it is.
Oh, the FIA license.
The like the Reddit.
Subreddit
and all that stuff. That is up on the main site. I forgot the word to call it, but it's up on the website.
You think we're gonna get we gonna get a fighting game announcement?
From Street Fighter 6.
I don't think it's gonna be Street Fighter 6, bro. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I think it's gonna be a new Marvel vs. Capcom for sure. Either Marvel vs. Capcom or it might be a rival school, a remake.
I don't think Capcom is gonna go that.
I think
that's more like cult classics.
I don't
think they're gonna. Not Marvel. Marvel is big, but I do think that if you look at it, Fighter came out in
2015, 2014 or 15.
In 16, it came out 2016 to 2020. That's 4 years already, right? Most likely the game is going to drop probably 2021. I think it's going to be a new Street Fighter. If Capcom, they placing up for their Evos and all that stuff, they're going to have to get a Street Fighter out there, and they usually drop
PS5.
it. Yeah, for PS5, I do think we're going to see Street Fighter, or if they're going to show a fighting game, more so than a Marvel vs.
I think it's gonna be the Marvel vs. Capcom. I could see a rival school just because I remember the what's his name? I forgot the creator's name of Rival School, but he said that if Capcom was willing, he would do a Rival School remake or do a new game or something like that. So Capcom's already been reviving all these old games and doing remakes.
I mean, I'll take them for sure. But
I think it's either going to be a Rival School because people have been asking for that for years, or it's going to be a Dino Crisis.
I played the first Dino Crisis. I didn't play 2, but the first one was lit.
Because people have been asking for Dino Crisis for God knows how long.
Yeah, but are they remaking all of their games? Because are they making a remake for 4 as well?
I don't know. I hope not. I don't think they need to, but
if they going down the path of what they're remaking, they might announce a Dino Crisis remake is coming, but I don't think it's going to be a long time till it comes. Yo, Darkstalkers, I would love a Darkstalkers. Yeah, I think Street Fighter is going to be console exclusive again. Why not? I mean, why not?
I mean, it did pretty well this time. So
a lot of people bash Street Fighter that first year. A lot of people bash it. If you really look at it,
Xbox dudes bashed it too.
So if you really look at it, as much as hate that Fighter gets, it's the most played game online, right? Fighting game online right now. It's the most played game.
And it's always the one that's most signed up for on on Evo.
Always going to get matches in there. As much as people, the net code is not the greatest and all, they can fix the net code. They just got to stop being stubborn. But when it comes to popularity in the fighting game, Street Fighter is always up there.
I'm trying to think. Congrats on 700.
Black Hawk is hitting you up.
I'm at 700 subs. Let me see.
Hit 7. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. You're gonna get to 800 quick, man. Get to 800. Get to you at 701. Get to 1K. Once you get to 1K, then it's open up a little bit more. Yeah, you get there quick, man. Just
Yo,
stay
thank you
consistent.
guys for 700 subs. I just did a giveaway Sunday. Hold on, let's get the.
Yo, they try to get another giveaway.
Yo, guy, we gonna do a giveaway at 1,000. Okay, we'll do that. I'll do a big
They said,
bigger
hold up,
giveaway.
man gave away. You gave away what at 600? Hold up, man.
Let's get that man. Yo, I'll do a giveaway for y'all at 1,000. I got you. Not 700, man. I ain't know it was gonna climb this quick. That should climb quick
though, man. I mean, people rock with you, man.
Yeah, man. But for real though, I appreciate the support. A free car. Hold up, bro. I ain't even got no car, bro. Chill. Yo, this man said a free car. I want a Ferrari. Yo, y'all some fools, but I appreciate. No, honestly though, I appreciate y'all for supporting me, man. Like it really means a lot. And my boy Big Barry, man, he fucking he been on me for a minute about it, so I appreciate his support too, man, for real.
Hey, man, I've been telling this dude, yo, stay consistent for years, man. Who gives a fuck if I'm doing a stream? Or stream? Who gives a fuck? If I'm doing a stream that is scheduled for this day, who cares? People want to hear your thoughts too, man.
Yeah.
Stream.
Yeah, it's so. I remember he kept telling me, yo,
I've been telling this dude for like 5 years, bro.
Because
I'm caring what like, be respectful. You don't want to hinder other people and all that stuff. But yo, that doesn't stop you from you doing a stream, bro.
Yeah.
This man would not do a stream for months because other people doing the stream. So what?
I be chilling, bro. Well, I took a break because of the whole that whole Mog situation. So I kind of like, I need a break. I need a break.
Mog in the past, man. It is what it is, man.
Yeah,
it was a good podcast. I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Bigger, better things, though.
It was a cool chemistry there.
Yeah.
But not everybody's on the same age. You just got to move on.
Facts.
There's bigger and better things coming.
Of course. 700, man. We had that 700, guys. I really do appreciate y'all. Like, real talk, man. Thank you guys so much for 700. I'm gonna continue to give you guys the best content I can provide.
Man, look at this man. Look at this man put up his little PlayStation shirt. He got his hand up, the Tim boots. Yo, and jiggy right now. He getting jiggy with it. That sub is free.
Yeah. You come, Persona, you come with common sense and you're a cool dude. I rock with you. Thank you, Plus Ultra. I appreciate that.
Oh, Plus Ultra, I've been telling this man for years. I've been telling him, yo, be streaming more. You should be doing stuff like this more because you're a well-spoken individual. You got a more of a calmer, cooler persona than how a lot of people like myself is more animated and all that stuff. But sometimes people just want to sit down, relax, and hear some good thoughts from somebody, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Chris Wright just said, "You gonna reach 1K, bro? I know it. Thank you, Chris, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, he definitely.
I really do appreciate it. Any last thoughts, Barry, before we pack it up?
Not really, man. Like, yo, now, so like I said, I'm gonna get back to streaming.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna
I can't
continue
wait for the Speak for the Hearts. Those are gonna be fun.
Yeah, for the Heart is gonna come back. I have a channel update I'm gonna say for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow's stream, I don't know if it's gonna be open though.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We also gotta sit down and talk about that other plan.
We got big plans coming. I might mention that a little bit. So tomorrow you can come on through and
yeah. I get my new internet tomorrow too. I get a gigabit internet. Ooh.
Well, you got Optimum now?
Nah, I got Spectrum. They got the gigabit internet now. So, cause like when BG's, yo, fuck out of here. Spectrum, shit. What do you want? Optimum still over there? Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I'm on that Optimum all T's, baby.
Optimum is a branch of fucking Spectrum. What the fuck are you talking about? This shit is trash.
Spectrum is a branch of Optimum, sir. It's together.
Anyway, yo, shout out to BG because he was saying that they had gigabit in his area, and he said he had Spectrum or something like that. So I was like, oh, hold on, let me check. So
I'm on gigabit right now.
I restarted the Spectrum. It was like, yeah, we got it in the area. I said, oh,
yeah, bro. It's not that much more too, right?
Nah, it is. This shit is like well, I was paying $90. Now I'm paying $125. $125.
Oh, bro.
But I also got to pay the $200 installation fee. That's just $200.
I didn't have to pay no installation fee. But my cable bill currently.
Well, that's because you're getting a new service in your new spot. Because I'm already here, it's just an upgrade.
But even when I had Optimum in my old crib, when I upgraded to 400, they didn't charge me for that.
Nah, because that's just a simple upgrade. This is a whole. Because he was saying that they got. It's not like
change it out.
It's not a coax wire. They're saying it's like a fiber wire coax or something. Some fiber wire shit. So they had to like put in a whole new installation into my crib. So I was like, oh, all right, cool. So I used that opportunity to I bought a because I'm not going to use their modem. Fuck their modem. I'm going to use. I bought a brand new surfboard, Aris surfboard modem. The SB.
The Aris.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that's compatible.
Yeah, no, it is. I checked. I definitely checked before I bought it. Trust me, I definitely checked.
Oh, real rap. I said the same thing. I wasn't gonna use their modem, but Optimum, the Altice, their modem is really good. I hooked it up to my Nighthawk. Bruh, I'm getting gigabit everywhere.
Yo, I used that opportunity to I kind of splurged a little bit. That's why I'm kind of hesitant about the Last of Us PS4 Pro. I bought the modem, which was $150, and then I remember the XR 700 that I was eyeing.
Yeah.
That shit was $400. I was like, all right, like, might as well upgrade the whole shit. So
you talking about the Nighthawk one, right?
Yeah. So
I think that's the one I got. Is it 700?
Yo, I was like, let's do the whole thing. Fuck it. So that's why
that's the one with the little 4 antennas in the back.
Yeah.
That's the same one I had. Yeah, bro, that shit is like $500.
Yo, that shit is expensive. Yeah. So I was like, I'm like, am I about to really spend a G in a week on fucking a modem, a router, and a fucking PS4 Pro? So that's why I'm a little hesitant. But
that's why I'm in the same ballpark, man. Because I want to get it, but I'm like, yo, it's end of the generation.
I might just get the controller.
I'm gonna. Yeah, like I really want to like just have that as my main PlayStation. That junk looks sick to me. I love it, yo. Yeah. And like this Pro right here, I probably like give it away or it's traded in. Don't or whatever.
Give it to none of these beggars.
Nah, not to the e-begging syndicate.
Don't give it to the e-beggars, because man, they'll turn on you quick.
Yo, the thing, I've been spending mad bread, bro. I just bought a new fridge.
Especially you.
Oh, yeah, I spent mad bread. I'm talking about like thousands. You know what I mean?
You bought it. Wait a second. You bought a fridge. Oh shit, boy.
Yeah, it just came today.
Hell, this man, you doing big boy buyers, bro. Well, this summer, I'm buying a brand new king size bed, a new couch, and like I'm gonna redo my whole apartment and stuff like that with and rearrange because I want one side to be the game side, and then let the other side kind of be the bedroom because I'm getting one of those. I get like one of those beds that's off the floor, but it's like made of wood, like the wood. It's like sitting in like a recess, and it's got like headboards and shit. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, all that. I'm looking at all.
Shorty head. Oh, the headboard. Get a headboard with a little cushion.
Yeah.
Oh, bitches like that shit.
Oh
dog.
yeah. Listen, bro, it's set up. It's gonna be set up real nice. So
my bed ain't coming yet, dog. My bed.
Oh, yo, it's COVID season. That shit not coming till the summer, boy.
They was roasting me. They was roasting me yesterday about my plastic fork, but I was like, yo, none of my utensils are here yet.
Yeah. Yo,
you can't just walk into the store and like, I'm not waiting 2 hours for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen. So that's why I'm also thinking of that, man, because all of that's gonna come out to like 3,000-4,000, bro. Then I want to buy a new TV for the PS5. Yo, listen, bro. Yeah, I'm spending too much money this year, bro. Too much money, but we'll see. I don't know that Last of Us PS4 Pro might get put to the side, and I might just get the controller.
It's in the cart. It's in the cart.
It's in the cart, bro. It's in the cart.
Thing is, knowing me, I should have removed it because I'm always gonna come back to the site. I'm always gonna be like, yo, and then I might click it by accident.
Oh yeah. You might be sleep buying and shit. Like, hey, yeah.
Yo, he said, yo, Barry cooking with the McDonald's fork. Yo, man, struggle is real out here.
Yo, man, listen, man. He wait, what you waiting on? Us the utensils and shit. It's not up on the Amazon yet. It's only up on Best Buy right now.
And the thing is, I threw away most of my stuff because I just want
Start
shit.
fresh, start new, man. Don't go there with no old shit. Start fresh, man. Fuck all that. When I move to my fucking into my new shit, start fresh. Fuck all this shit.
Or my boy was like, "Yo, why you threw away your bed?" I was like, "Yo, listen,
Fuck
man,
the
new
bed,
crib,
nigga.
new crib."
Straight up, man. Fuck the bed. That shit could go. Shit, man.
Like
But
my gaming shit, that stuff came.
yeah, that's important though. The game shit's important. Fuck the bed. Motherfucker, sit on the floor.
My old forks and spoons gone.
Yeah.
Because I thought it would have came
Why'd
at
you
least.
okay, you thought everything was gonna come quicker.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna come at least. I ordered everything like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's we gonna see what happens. We gonna see. So like I
The
said,
how the stores are now.
Oh,
Like, yo,
yeah.
you gotta wait outside.
Even deliveries, like if because my gaming chair broke, so I got to get a new gaming chair. So mine's is still under warranty. I've been going back and forth with these guys for a week, sending them pictures and everything. I'm like, bro, send me a new chair. Oh, we're gonna send you the part because we think like no, just send me a brand new chair. Like this whole thing is fucked up. Oh no, we're gonna send you a part. It's bullshit, man. So I've been dealing with that. And I'm really just contemplating just buying a whole brand new chair and just saying, because they're saying, oh, the part is back ordered, so it won't be shipped out for a month. My man, I got a whole broken chair here, bro. Can we can you just send me a brand new chair? Oh, we can't do that. We can only do part by part. This bullshit, bro.
You know what's funny? Like the refrigerator, right? The dude called me. He was like, "We bringing the refrigerator, but we ain't bringing it. You know, we're gonna bring it because I got a roundabout, right? It's a roundabout. They said we can't pass the roundabout because of the whole, situation with the vid. So I was like, what? So how the hell I'm gonna get this refrigerator up here, my man? Like, what the hell are you talking about? But when he came, I was like, yo, listen, brother, man, let me borrow that thing. He's like, nah, I bring it up for you, man, because they was out there fronting before when they was on the phone, talking about they're not gonna bring it up, and I said, how you gonna expect me to carry this up by myself, dogs?
Yeah, whole fridge, bro. Chill. Now, if it was the Xbox Series X, that's different. You throw that in a plastic bag and that's it. All right,
Yeah.
T-Man.
Man, go ahead and play that Switch, man.
Facts. That man been on it, man. He been on it playing Nino Kuni 1.
Man, the trader, man. He a trader to the PS Nation. It's all good.
Yo, T-Man a PC guy anyway.
You right.
T-Man a PC guy straight up. But yo, let's get up out of here, man. Give us your outro, bro.
Absolutely, man. Yo, man. Boy Jay Barry. I'm currently playing this I forgot the name again. Oh yeah. Trails of Cold Steel 1.
Oh yeah, I did see you playing that shit the other day. How is it?
I'm loving it, man. I gotta finish it, you know what I mean? It's a series that I started like on.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna finish it now. Go through the whole series. Excited for 4.
Okay.
That's pretty much what I'm playing, man. So I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. They're on the week. I mean, just expect more streams and stuff like that. But yo, make sure you guys sub to my man Persona. Also follow him on Twitter too, man. Very entertaining dude on Twitter. And he likes to curse a lot. So definitely not joking. Nah, tune into my man Persona, man. A lot of great things coming with my boy, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Make sure y'all check out Jay Barry as well. His channel, the link to his channel is in the description. Subscribe to him, and not to say too much because we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but just know that we are working on it's some things in the pipeline. It's some really good things in the pipeline. I think you guys will enjoy it. So give us some time to kind of get everything off the ground, but very exciting. For me, man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I really appreciate the support. Persona, I just bought Cold Steel 1, but haven't played it yet. Yeah, I'm playing, I actually started up Persona last night. I think that's going to be my game, my summer game.
I got to finish that too, man.
Yeah, they were saying that the platinum for Persona Royal, P5 Royal, because I started a P5 Royal, they're saying that it's easier, so I'm going to go for the platinum in this one.
P Oh yeah, Raw. Okay.
And Royal, yeah, I started up Royal last night, so I started playing that. I'm probably gonna try this Mafia tonight to kind of see, because
That John looking
yo,
ass cheeks.
yo, real talk. When Sick showed me, I said, yo, this shit look, ooh wee, this shit look, this
That's
look,
a re-astered.
yo, that shit look muddy, boy. Them frames is muddy. Ooh wee. I was like, look, I bought the trilogy, because I do want to play Mafia 1. 'Cause I never played Mafia 1 before. So, I do want to play those two games. I only played Mafia 3. So, I'm going to play it. But based off 6 video, them frames look ass. And I hit up 2K and Mafia. I'm like, yo, you guys going to fix this? Like, come on. Like, I get it. We in a pandemic, but you can't be releasing no shit like this.
Oh, man. We in a pandemic.
Fix that shit. Get. Nah, bullshit. My expectations high.
yeah. I'm about to go
high. Fuck that. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out tonight and kind of see what it's about. But yo, I do appreciate everybody here, man. Chris Righteous, Andre 2K, 6K, not 2K, A Game at 50, Buck Rogers, Plus Ultra, True Bleed, Envy, T Mang, Sam Ash, Boruto the Demon. Who else was here? Glorious War. What's good, Glorious? Appreciate you coming through, man.
Boruto.
Yeah. Buck Rogers. Who else is here? I know it's a couple of y'all here. Sick. I know Sick was here. I seen Court in the chat. Michi. I seen Michi. I seen Ken. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all.
My man Court, man, he's streaming again too, man.
Yeah, man. He came back to YouTube too, man. That man on YouTube.
He finally listening too, man.
Yo, fact.
Hard headed talking about on Facebook, man. If you don't get your
yo. Like, yo, man, that Facebook shit trash, bro. You got to come to me.
I tell these guys the hard truth, man. I'm worse in the DMs and in party chats. Trust me.
Facts. Arsenic Steel, Cypherborg. Who else came through? Who else? There's a lot of you. Vedger, shout out to Vedger. Fernando Perez, appreciate you coming through. Iron Fist, Mr. Corleone. Vanny Pan was here. Yo, shout out to Van Pan. Yo, Van Pan day one, bro. Caution, what's good, man? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you guys. Round of applause for all of you, man. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys for giving me the 700 on road to 1K, man. We're gonna get there, guys, and it's gonna be a fun ride. Trust and believe. To all the lurkers, I appreciate y'all as well. For those that's coming from work, listening to the podcast, driving, taking care of your kids. OBJ, shout out to OBJ too. I know OBJ was here. Shout out to OBJ. So for the lurkers that are taking care of your kids, playing the game while you listening, those that don't really chat. Yo, Paradox Cluster, man, appreciate you coming through too, bro, man. I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody here, man. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you did, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, also subscribe to my boy Jay Bari. He's going to be doing a podcast tomorrow, and I know that podcast is going to be very, very entertaining because I know he's going to speak on this PlayStation stuff, and I know he's going to speak on that Tim Sweeney with this SSD. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this podcast. And, yeah, man, hope you guys have a great night. Be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.